What's up guys, Matrix Seal here. I'm gonna be doing a tutorial on what to do in some different situations that you may get to in different fights. The first one I want to start off with is just basic, say someone's by that tree right there, right? And if it's late game or something, someone might have snipers, right? And so you just want to keep placing ramps right in front of you, right? Slowly making your way to them. Now, some of the unfortunate parts in this game, like over here, is that sometimes when you build, they might place into the ground. But with turbo build, I don't know if it's much of an issue. So, yeah. You just keep ramping, keep ramping, keep ramping, and ramping, right? Okay, so let's say that you've been ramping, right? And your opponent decides to ramp. And now it's like a full battle to try to see who can get high ground first. Now your opponent happens to place the floor first and gets an advantage over you, right? But that's no matter, because if you look right at the top of this pyramid, right? At the top of the stair, and you place a triangle. There you go. Now he's coned. And now to secure this cone, you're gonna place the floor right beneath you, and you're gonna make bam. Sometimes you can just go like that instead of this, this, this. But the goal is to make sure that your opponent can't escape as soon as he gets coned. You'll probably allow him to break out like that, right? And this gives you right now the opportunity to put some traps down. I don't have any traps, so I'll show you the second thing you can do in this situation. You can build out and now edit on your opponent however you want. You can go like that. Bring it down. You can fake out your opponent. Bam. Hit him. And now, this may be a very good situation if you're the person that just coned the person and got this advantage. From having a disadvantage, you just turned into a big advantage, right? Okay, now, sometimes you have the advantage early, right? But say your opponent also knows this trick, right? And he puts, and say your opponent, he puts a pyramid right above you. Bam. Now you're coned and stuck. As soon as you see this pyramid right here, you want to instantly take out your building manual and you want to at least put one wall down so that you can edit. The ideal thing is to make sure that you can edit every single wall. Now there's two things you could do in this situation. If you don't get a wall down over here, then, and you can't escape from editing out, right? You could just hit this, but if your opponent's smart, he's probably already going to be up, ready to edit out the cone, right? So if your opponent is right up there, about to edit you out, and you get one of these walls, any of these walls, now what you can do, edit like that, put a floor, double wall, put a floor, some stairs, and you can instantly get back into the fight with high ground advantage. Meanwhile, he's still trying to edit you in, and now he's got low ground, and you've got some easy shots right on him, right there. Bam. Okay? Okay. Another situation you may get into is, say you're ramping, and your opponent's right next to you, not above you or below you. He's right here. He might, while you're driving by, he might take off his building manual, take out a shotgun, and hit a free easy shot on you. Instead of letting that happen, do the same thing we did with the cone before, but point it right here, right at the top, right there. Put cone, and then wall. And now you can easily go like this, and now you can edit him. The reason why you might want to put this wall is because now that you coned your opponent, he's got nothing to do. But he can still put his shotgun out and hit you for a free shot, right? So you just want to put extra protection and put that right there. Now you can just play games with him, up to you, up to what you're feeling, but I would probably just go in for the kill right now, right? Even if maybe he gets coned right here, right? And he falls down on purpose, right? Now he's low ground, so you still have the advantage. This is a really good tool to have because there's many situations where you just... Another situation, pretty common for me, is say you're building, right? And your opponent's behind you by that tree right there, right? So he's behind you and you want to turn to get him, right? But you want to protect yourself. Otherwise, you're just going to get free easy shots for him, right? So you, instead of maybe just doing the regular 180-degree turn like that, you could do something called a 90. And 90s are meant for speed and good technique. So the number one thing I do is when I'm doing a 90, you want to put a wall right here, wall like that, and that. That's like one of the most basic 90s. Wall, wall, stair. Wall, wall, stair. Wall, wall, stair. Now there's many different forms of 90s that you can do. There's lots of different swivel movements you can do. And some of the ones that you can do are not as useful. Like that one wastes a lot of mats, but it may look cool. But it does waste quite a few mats. My favorite is that one just because it looks nice, right? But when you're thinking of a true 90, all you need to do is just go like this, bam. Bam, bam, bam. And now you've got a 180-degree turn, but you're one level higher than you were before. And it's probably been almost faster than doing that to get another level higher. And you might even have a new high ground advantage over your opponent.